What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's me again, Sergeant B. I hope everybody is having an outstanding day, a good little Christmas break, if you on break, whatever. Just having a good day. Um, so I ain't even gonna sit in front to you. This is like my third time doing this little YouTube channel or trying it. Um, I didn't get on the right foot the first few times, so I said, you know what? Let me go ahead and get this third time down to try, and let me at least put some effort into it. Previously, I just threw some videos on, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna see what happens. I thought they were good videos, but obviously I wasn't doing the work. But I think this go around, I'm kind of in a point of my life to where I just want to be able to do things with intentions just a little bit better than I did before. Progress is real good. Progress is real good. So just a little bit about me. Once again, I say my name is Sergeant B, and I'm the host of the Regenerated Podcast, regenerating your mind, body, and soul. And just a little bit about me. I am a United States Army soldier. I'm a non-commissioned officer. I'm a proud husband, and I'm a proud father. Excuse me. And I just love life. I just love media. I just love all things food. I love music. But we'll get into that as the different shows come along. One thing that I enjoy doing here recently within the past 5 to 6 months is podcasting. Down below, that's right, down below, you can check out the link to my podcast. I'll talk about that a little bit later, but it's really just been a journey, y'all. It's really been a journey. I joined the Army back in 2000 and what year is this? 2020, 2014. And so I've been in about 6 years, and I've had a tour to Iraq. I've been to Korea twice, and I've got to see a lot of things, and I've got to do a lot of things as well. So the Army has really just kind of made me think differently in a lot of different areas of my life. So everything that I've learned, I'm so grateful for the opportunity just to put on the uniform and serve with a lot of men and women who are in for different reasons, but we all have one common goal, and that's to get better. I got my book with me, so if you see me looking down, because if you see me looking down, I got my thoughts wrote down on a piece of paper that I just kind of want to express to you. So pretty much, I got some things here for this coming up year, right? This year, 2020, y'all know 2020 was a tough year for some of us. We've seen a lot of people get sick. We've seen a lot of businesses fail. We've seen a lot, and 2020 is only a testament on how resilient that we are. You know, I can only speak for my life, but I see the work everybody else is doing in their own lives, and including mine. Here's the reason why I started this channel. There we go. Had to get focused. Here's the reason why I started this channel. Probably about a year and a half ago, around this time frame, I had just been stagnant in a lot of areas in my life. I was stagnant spiritually. I was stagnant mentally. I was stagnant physically. I was just stagnant on all levels of my life, and I just kind of wanted to break free. If you listen to my podcast, I talked about some of that on my podcast. Just kind of getting away from those norms that I grew up with. Some of those toxic traits that I learned was to be good, but really they not good for me. And so I just kind of decided around that time, my last 2 trips to Korea, I kind of decided, you know what? I need a change of pace. I need to change my outlook. I need to change my view of thinking, because if I don't, I'm only setting myself up for failure. And so the reason why I do this, I came up with this idea called regenerated. And my definition of regenerated pretty much means being reborn, being remade, right? Being, I guess, resolute to get better. For me, that just kind of meant on all levels. I kind of wanted to redefine myself, redefine what matters to me, redefine my goals, my ethics, my morals, and I just kind of wanted to be regenerated. I really do. Um, and so it kind of just led me to like a little graphic design T-shirt, and I just kind of ran with it. Um, so one, as y'all can see, I'm a black male, and I'm bald. Terrible joke, I know. No, but seriously, I'm a black male. I'm a black father. I'm a black husband, right? And as black men, I really want to time in on black men. As black men, we don't. A lot of things that we learn is kind of learned in the wrong way to do it. When it comes to relationships, when it comes to our feelings, when it comes to our emotions, we learn these things, and as men, we kind of think that's okay. And so, I want to be a voice for all the people, but specifically men, white men, black men, purple men, you name it, right? We're all men, and we all have this thing about, I'm a man, so here's what men should do. And so I just kind of want to change the narrative a little bit. I kind of want to change the culture a little bit. And so for me, that's what regenerated is. Um, so I started a podcast, and I said, you know what? My very first episode was called I'm Free. I never forget it. When I got back from overseas, I was listening to D Smoke. If you haven't listened to D Smoke, you need to listen to him. He has this one song called Yes, I'm Free. And that song spoke volumes to me. Because honestly, think about it. No matter what I do, of what I've done in my past, like all the quote unquote mistakes I've made were only there to teach me a lesson for the right now. You understand what I'm saying? For the right now. And I just kind of feel like I'm free to do what I do. Like there's nothing more greater than that, to just be free to live how you want to live, to say what you want to say, to think how you want to think without the pressures of the world and thoughts and opinions just kind of getting in your mind and messing all of that up for you. Like, I just want to let y'all know that we are free. If you don't take nothing else from this channel, like if you listen to this thing one time and that's it and you go on about your life, cool, I'm happy with it. That's what I'm talking about. But I need you to know like that you free. And it's a battle even within me sometimes. When I get back into that stagnant energy, I just like, oh snap, like why am I like this? Why do I do the things this way? Why do I talk this way? And some of those questions I ask myself, and sometimes if I'm not in a positive thought mindset, I start to blame myself. I start to quote unquote hate myself. But no, we need to get rid of that self-hate, man. One thing I've been learning is self-love, right? I can talk a good game. I can talk a real good game, but at the end of the day, it's like, what with my talking, am I doing the work behind it? You know what I'm saying? And so that's kind of why I just kind of wanted to start a podcast and be a voice for people who've been bound by religion, who's been bound by the work society, the government, just everything, marriages, struggles within their own selves, and just the whole 9 yards, ladies and gentlemen. And so I'm so excited. So that's why I started this channel. That's why I started my podcast, the Regenerated Podcast, regenerating you mind, body, and soul. So I'm just kind of going to my book. Um, there, how I want to put this next thing is like 2021 for me will be epic, right? 2021 for me will just kind of be, I like that stepping stone. Um, I have been in therapy for about 6 months, and that's another thing. Don't be afraid to go get some help, but that's another story for another day. Like 2021 is gonna be like my year. I really feel that way. 2021 is gonna be my year for change. And I have to start right now to do the work. I really do. So do me a favor, y'all. I'm excited. I'm going to stay consistent. I'm going to be real. I'm going to be relatable. And I'm going to give you 100% of me. And my thing is, all right, I'm finna be transparent with you. I care about people. So in turn, here's where the toxic thinking comes in. Since I care about a lot of people, I just kind of feel like it's my job to have everybody's burdens on my shoulders. That's one. Two, people's opinions matter, right? I need you to follow me, right? People opinions matter. So before I cared about how many likes I got, how many people viewed my stuff. Even though it was coming from a good heart and there were good words, like ain't nobody gonna feel that if you ain't real. That's just what it is. That's what I'm learning. And so me moving forward, my intentions, my goals, when you listen to this, whether it's one person, that's it. If one person is moved by something that I say, like that's a win for me. That's a victory for me because they could tell somebody what they learned from Sergeant B, the Regenerated Podcast Show, and they can tell somebody, here's what I learned, and somebody else can grow. I don't have to see the effects off of somebody's change. All I need to know is like my intentions behind it. If I'm pure and if I'm sincere about what I do, then it's legit, right? So for those of y'all that's watching, I appreciate you, and I hope you feel what I'm talking about. And I'm gonna be consistent. And that's about it. I hope y'all do. I hope y'all having a good time, a good day. I'm excited about this channel. This is the third time I'm finna get it. Down below is a link to my podcast, The Regenerated Podcast. I can be streamed on iHeartRadio, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Anchor, um, um, Podcast Rocket, all those good places you can find podcasts. And I appreciate you for the support, and I appreciate you for the love, for the energy. Man, let's get it. Let's go. Let's go make 2021 the best year ever. Let's go. Thank you. Peace.